Good evening, everybody. Burl, what's up, man? First of all, I can earn XP by chatting. Educate me. Ha! Are you in the next one? I can't remember. No, you're just chilling, which I appreciate, because I like having someone to talk to. I gotta get Callie and Shinjiro on, maybe for the white elephant. I need to ask them about that. Maybe you, Burl, if you are up for it. Tell me. Yeah, but I gotta be honest, I don't know what XP is. This is where I admit I don't know what that is. 2 minutes into the stream, and I'm admitting there's something I don't know. I feel like that happens every time with the cards. Shinjiro, there he is. We're gonna start with the flagship box just because it's taking up a lot of screen real estate. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. My #1 fan. I think that part's really awesome. I just don't know what the XP is, but I do see the icon, the little crown icon, which works well with the Kingdome theme. Forrest, what's up? Oh, you were all ranked. Forrest has a #3. Now, it does not surprise me that all three of you would be tops because you're awesome and you've been around for quite a while, reaching back to other platform breaks. Preston, what's up? Oh, Burl's at 2 now. This is very interesting. Somebody, if you know how this works. Otherwise, I'm going to watch a video about it later because I'm super curious. Oh, you all started at 0 for this video. Okay. Does that mean I turned a feature on or something? Oh, man. All right. So I got to keep up with this chat is what I'm hearing. Oh, that's right. But you're on the road. So we can't do it at home. Is that right? All right. The long-awaited break. I feel like this break's been floating around there for a long time. I'm excited to open one of these flagship boxes. I've opened them up in years past. Probably even, no, I guess, yeah, years past. But not this year. And not with this format with 2 different products in there. So you got Series 1, Heritage, and then we get that jumbo card. This is going to be tricky to open entirely on screen, but I'm going to try. So this is an empty box. Yes, it is. Oh, they are at home. I thought he had one more start to go. We talked about that. I thought he had one more start to go. On the road, that is. Before he made it back home. There's another layer. I've heard about the monetizing the screen thing. I will be very honest. I did not do that on purpose. I'm not trying to get you to pay. I don't know if that's just a default feature or if something... Oh, it's right behind the cardboard. Okay. So now is the time, is what I'm hearing, Gnar. All right. Monster card. Orioles. Oh, and our companion card. Kobe Mayo is the companion card, which I believe is a design variation. Yep, CTC 7 and Kobe Mayo on the jumbo card. We'll sleeve up this. These aren't crazy. Brooks Lee, though, not a bad one to get for the Twins. W. Catilla, a Twins fan himself. And this little guy, this big guy, is going to need some special attention to make sure it stays intact. Kobe Mayo. I wonder if I flipped a switch somewhere. All right, we're gonna save those for last. We'll start with series 1. Every time I open a new stream, it asks me something about advertising companionship or something like that. But it's always a no. I can't remember if it's a toggle or what it is, but it would be nice to get more eyes on the stream in general, but I'm not trying to. Christian Yelich on the 90. Stars are flipped in here. Nolan Arenado. But yeah, I'm not trying to do crazy with that. Jake, what's up, man? You've got the Cardinals. So if you hang out on Reddit anymore, and may or may not be a good idea. Very nice. All Tops team, Shohei Ohtani. Dodgers in this one belong to Shinjiro. Base insert, but Mr. Ohtani himself. Dever is going to be in the wrong uniform. Red Sox. I need Dan to weigh in on how Red Sox Nation is feeling. Oh man, I'm happy you are too, Jake. I tried to do these earlier. Ryan Bliss. Ryan Bliss is in the new MLB All-Star Megas, which as a Bliss fan, me and my son, I'm excited. Julio. But it's an odd inclusion, to be honest. That's not a Stars and it's flipped around. Rainbow foil, Jackson Merrill. Very nice. Casey Mize. Shota Stars. I'm going to go ahead and top load the Merrill. You already got one? Couldn't wait, man. It'll go down. Did you get a parallel? They all look like parallels, but did you get something colored? I'm not just saying this, and I always have to be careful because I don't want people to think I pump things. That's not what I'm about. I just want to have fun with cards. But if you've been around me, 2 flipped around cards, and none of them are Stars. All right, so pause that conversation. We've got some exclusives. One exclusive. John Gray on the Rainbow. O'Neal Cruz on the foil board. Gotta be honest, keeping track of flagship parallels is tricky business. If you were around for last Christmas or the Christmas before, I get really excited about Topps Holiday Megas, and then this year they also gave us 2 other formats. And I feel very similarly about these All-Star Game. The checklist is small for the base. There's 100 cards. There's some odd names in there. Mayo rookie, but I'm really excited about it. And if you guys are too, I will open as much as we can because I like low-cost Justin Henry Malloy rookie. I like low-cost cool cards. Gunner. Stars. So that surprise release that I didn't even see come until a few days ago was music to my ears. 250 shipped. That's not bad at all. You've got the system worked out. Justin Henry Malloy. That is very kind. Burl, that's very nice. I appreciate that. He will dig it too. We've seen Bliss in person quite a bit. Forget what insert this is. Home field advantage is what that is. Kobe Mayo showing up all over the place. Nice hit for the Orioles. Drew Morg, That is our third HFA in the last week and a half. And I believe they've all been rookies. Very nice, Drew Morg. Kobe Mayo on the home field advantage. You got one too, bro? I like the crab. Shout out to Callie and Arshinjuro who did the Wacky Packages break. There's a really funny card having to do with the crab. Very pinchy hitter or something like that. It was a dad joke, but I was here for it. Angel Martinez. I should have recognized the back of that card because we've hit 3 of them in very recent times. Julio, Stars. Don't remember it having so much color. But that is base. Oops. Oh, there's Heritage. I guess that works. Yeah, that was next, wasn't it? I haven't opened a lot of 25 Heritage. I will do my best. Batting leaders. Shota Rookie Cup. Let me check some codes real quick to refresh my memory. I think we transitioned back to low numbers being the SPs. Okay. I won't miss anything, and if I do, all cards are shipping. Oh, 401, high number, okay. 401 has the SPs, thank you. For that cartoon variation too. Ellie. Bobby Witt. I just shipped Ski to Streets Bobby Witt 1/1 sketch card that we pulled last week. And I'm super stoked for him to get it. And it is well protected. Jazz on the chrome. I believe that's the base chrome. Not numbered. Father and son, Cavan and Craig Biggio, Rafaela, Red Sox. That sketch card was amazing. Song Kim, Tyler Gentry, rookie. Cruise through these real quick. 401. Where does it stop? Can't be all the way into the high 400s. Can it? I'm cruising through cards because we got a 470 something. Displaying my lack of knowledge on 25 Heritage. I opened a ton of 24, but not so much 25. Is that Schwarber and SP? Card number 480? That's too many SPs, isn't it? I'm going to sleeve them just in case. Oh, there's another flagship pack hiding underneath the Heritage. So there's 12 special packs in here, and there's, for whatever reason, Jackson Jobe, there's 7 flagship and 5 Heritage. So one row has 5 and 1, and one row has 6. Back to Series 1. Locklear rookie. Shea Whitcomb rookie. Stars. Brooksley. All right, now we go into the special packs, which I have not seen yet. 5 cards in here, I believe. Yep, 5 cards. Yeah, too many SPs. And they're often guys that you wouldn't expect to see SPs out of. I do like the design of these. Oscar Hernandez. And they're thick boys, too. Dansby Swanson. Grant McCrae. Anthony Santander. Javi Baez having a career here. Or a career resurgence, I guess. Does have 100 SPs. There's more than I recall. Luis Angel Acuna, very nice. Altuve, Bryce Harper, Tatis, and Jackson Holiday. Might need to get... I don't think regular top loaders are going to work for this. These are thick boys. It's too tight. I'm not doing that. Let me grab something else. Thought I had some 55 somewhere. But Heritage without high number isn't numbered that high, am I wrong? I thought it was 4 something to 8 something total. All right, for Acuna, I will find a different top loader. I was not anticipating that thickness for some reason. Gotcha. Churio, Rooker, Steele, Correa, Michael Harris. All right, so nothing crazy except for that. Not too shabby out of a retail box. All right, Prizm. Speaking of things I've never opened. Never opened 24 Prizm. But I'm trying to take everyone on the same journey that I want to go on, which is to open more unlicensed. They're just floating around in there. Hello, Panini. That's a strange little platform that you'd like cook a microwave pizza on is hanging out right there. Chi-Town? I can't tell. Will you go with Leaf Vivid? Because I would love to open it. It's like been on my bucket list for a very long time. But I'm a little scared because it's expensive, relatively speaking expensive. So I wanted to make sure people were into it. I would do Vivid in a heartbeat. Vivid, Boys of Summer, that's even harder because there's like 8 total cards. Walker Martin, Kyle Harrison, Luis Matos. Apparently these are all Giants. Boeve, Walters, Robin Yount, Refractor, Sean Sullivan. Red, not going to be the same numbering as Topps. Keith Hernandez. What is Keith all about? Ooh, we got our fireworks. Happy 4th of July. I'm so excited about these inserts. First of all, Hernandez, number 2, $2.99. Got our first firework. I like fireworks. Hernandez. Cue the patriotic music. Luke Keishal is our firework. These are not a particularly hard hit. They're not worth a ton. I believe there are parallels, though. I just like them. I just like them. And we got one. One and counting. Rocaforte, Valerio, and Velasquez. I don't do too many hits drafts, but I think if we do Boys of Summer, that's the only way to do it. Doing teams, people would get absolutely murdered. Yuri Perez. Athletics, Max Muncy. Frank the Tank. No, Big Hurt. Wrong Frank. The Big Hurt. Pedroia. Thomas White. Purple. Bucky Dent. That's amazing. Purple is 3 something, I want to say. Bucky Dent. No. Purple is 99. 26 and 99 on the Bucky Dent. I'm going to try this thing. I don't know if this is going to work. Maybe? Yeah, it covers up a lot of the card. Prismatic, Ronnie Mauricio. Mr. Cole Young. I hope you guys don't think I talk about the Mariners too much, but I'm going to ask Burl a question. I have a base chrome, not even a refractor, not an auto. PSA 10. I did not slab it myself. I bought it for peanuts like a year ago. Prismatic Ronnie Mauricio. And I have an offer for $27. Because it's not something I need to keep. I've got plenty of Cole Young I'm keeping. Should I take it? Eddie Matthews, Jones, Everson Pereira, Dalton Rushing, Bernie Williams, Tink Hentz. He shows up in all our unlicensed breaks. Dustin Pedroia, purple. I think that's also to 99. Ooh, Dylan Cruz hype behind him. Is that to 99? Yes, it is. Pedroia. Hype insert on Dylan Cruz. Nothing crazy. Oh, it's right around comps. I think my question had more to do with, as a Mariner guy, should I let it go? It's like a $20 profit. I picked it up for nothing. Jackson Churio. Moises Alou. I haven't seen a card of his in forever. So it wasn't really a value question, more like, should I do it? My whole Bowman thing is I load up on Mariners. We've talked about this. Flip some in attempt. Aaron Judge. That's not a bad unlicensed card, actually. At all. Pedro. Ichiro. Bochy. Manager cards. Come back. Ryan Clifford. Nick Gonzalez auto. Beautiful. It is a sticker. That's not too shabby. I agree with you. Nick Gonzalez. That's nice. Sensational Signatures is the name of that insert. Or that, yeah, insert, I guess. Brooks Robinson's a 99. Right now he does. He looks like a serviceable second baseman or infielder, but I'd like to think he's going to find a little bit of his power. 99, 76 and 99. Mr. Brooks Robinson. Pete Crow Armstrong. Chi-Town, do you have your Cubs? No, it's Drew Morg. Top Tier is the name of that one. Ivan Melendez. Ventura. Elijah Green. $10 more for $10. I wouldn't be able to get it for 10 anymore. It was long before the call up, but I do understand where your mind is going. River Ryan. What is this super shiny thing? Dylan Cruz, Ellie and Soto, Noblemeyer, Jonah Tong. Ooh, and there's something real blue behind it. It's Keith Hernandez. Noah Tong. Notice I'm not attempting to remember all the parallel names. Oh, interesting. Not numbered. It's like a wave if it were tops. Keith Hernandez blue. Hernandez is numbered to 199. You picked up more dinos. We gotta get that in a. We gotta put that in a mixer break. We have the white elephant next week, and I definitely want to get that, clear that, take our time with that. But then we'll do another one at some point in the not too distant future. Sebastian Walcott hype, Bagwell, Brock, and Jose Reyes. And I think in the white elephant, we should figure out a way to get those dino cards in there. How many are you up to now? Petty, Glavin, Alvarez, Baez, Pachardo, Quinn Priester, 2 Pirates autos. Can't be mad about that if your name is in a big country. You've got a Priester auto and a Nick Gonzalez auto, both on the Sensational Signatures line. Very nice. Let's put him with his buddy. I'm assuming they're buddies. Jimmy Rollins, Disco Ball to $4.99. This is why I like unlicensed. It's cheaper, but if you're a diehard Phillies fan, like Dial Up or Ski to Street or any of our other Philly guys, Ayla, how can you not like that card? If you're a diehard team of fan of the team. I don't know how much of that shows up on camera, but it looks good. Fireworks. Luis Angel Acuna. He is also showing up left and right. Two days from fireworks season. Maris, Clemens, Uribe. If we continue on the unlicensed journey, which I really hope we do, I will get parallel names down, I promise. Grady Sizemore. Another auto. Ellie De La Cruz. Kool-Aid. There's like 3 back-to-back parallels in here, but this one is Ellie. And it's going to be numbered. That is nice. I think I'm going to double check the box. I think we were only guaranteed 3 autos or relics. I'll double check the box. Ellie to $199. Kool-Aid. That is your Ellie. And it pops. Put that on one of those light stands. Maybe rotate it like Callie and Shinjiro's display. Non-stop shine. Ellie De La Cruz. Nice box. Nice box. Kool-Aid hit something cool. I think it was the HFA. Cal Ripken. Oh my goodness. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Cal Ripken. Gonna be numbered as well. Nope. Okay. Make a fool out of me. Not numbered, but a cool looking card. We've got fireworks and we got Ellie autos and we got a couple of nice Pittsburgh prospects. Caminero orange. That is a rookie for him. That one's numbered to 49. I defy you to tell me that this isn't a fun box. Junior Caminero, orange. I keep wanting to say Sonar. It's not Sonar. 14 of 49 on the Caminero. My goodness. Prismatic Leo DeVries. $12 dinos. Oh, you got a box? Like an unopened box? Did you end up doing that? Colt Emerson, Soto, and Richie Ashburn. Oh, I want to check the box. Where is it at? Nope. Okay. We were guaranteed 3 autos. It was not an either or situation. So we got our 3 autos. Maybe we get some bonus autos. We got Priester, Gonzalez, and De La Cruz. Cool Papa Bell. I don't believe he played in the major leagues. That might be a random. Pretty sure he played for the Grays. Robin Yount. I now know that that is not going to be numbered. Brandon Sprout. That should be numbered to 199. Top tier Jackson Jobe. Fisk. Bobby Witt. Johnny Bench. Let's check it. Yep. 173 or 199. I'm learning something. We are lousy with numbered cards, which I guess we can expect out of Panini. But Robin Yount, I believe, it's the same card as Ripken, I think. Not numbered. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. What's up, buddy?
The Mariners have the bases loaded with Julio.
And what do you do? Or is he up right now?
They're taking out the pitcher.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Some cool cards. Yeah. George Lombard Jr. Bases loaded and Julio's up, Princetone says. One of the only things that keeps him away from breaks. Live Mariner games. Rafaela. Jay Buhner. I think I got my Mariners in this one too. Shinjiro sent me a really sweet Buhner just a few days ago from one of their openings. He's all to $4.99. Starting a nice little Buhner PC. Well, I already have a Buhner PC, I suppose. I'm getting new Buhners. That's pretty. He's wearing a balaclava, or as I've found out recently, prismatic Matt Shaw PCA. The kids call it a shiesty. And I think it's game 3 or 4 against the Guardians, then Indians, and the 95 playoffs. I think I need to verify that. Oh, 98 Pinnacle? Well, that would have been, unless they used an old photo, that's too late, but Colton Cowser rookie. Doc Gooden. Ryan Howard, Barry Larkin, Disco Ball, I'm going to call it that, Abner Uribe, Hype, Sebastian Walcott, Arjun Navala. Seriously, these cards are shinier than tops. I think it's a fact. To $4.99. Yep, $4.97 to $4.99. Two Felix and a Gerangelo. That's amazing. Covered up those autos. I'll grab the card if anybody wants to indulge me. I have the card here. I think it's within arm's reach. Scott Rowland is a rainbow, or whatever Panini calls it. Tom Glavine to $2.99. Top tier, Mick Abel, Moises Ballesteros, Rafaela rookie, and Sean Sullivan. Glavine's in a Braves uniform here. Can't always be sure that that is what will happen. So much color. Rollins the rainbow. Schmidt, DeLauder, Rollins, Gonzalez, Ozzie Smith. Weird mustache, Raleigh fingers. Last pack of this break. We still have the mega break. 2/3 of the mega break. The chrome, of course, is not in yet. Oh, and I have something to share. Johnny Farmella, Posey, Zenatello, Juan Marichal. Unnumbered cool card. Joendry Vargas, Disco Ball, more fireworks, Brady House, and nope, not numbered. Manny Ramirez, Adrian Santana, and Jacob Wilson. Prospect in that one. Fireworks. Should have put a bounty on the fireworks just for fun. Joendry Vargas. Should be yours, Ryan, right? These disco balls are nuts. $477 to $499. That's right. And Marichal. Wow. All right. I'm not disappointed. I hope you're not. We got all kinds of cool stuff. Marichal. We're going to put the fireworks together. Hype, Sebastian Walcott. Prismatic, Shaw, and DeVries. Hype, Walcott, Dylan Cruz. Prismatic, Ronnie Mauricio. Cole Young, my Mariner fandom showed because I sleeved it. Fireworks. And from Flagship, Luis Angel Acuna. SP, Jazz Chisholm Chrome, and Brooks Lee Companion card. And oh, let's go fireworks. 3 fireworks, which I think is the average. Luke Kershaw, Luis Angel Acuna, Brady House. Hernandez to 299. Jonah Tong, not numbered. Those are hard to distinguish. Robin Yount, not numbered. Cal Ripken, not numbered. O'Neal Cruz, Sparkle. Jackson Merrill, Rainbow. Just a base insert on Otani, but I top-loaded it for funsies. Lots of top loaders in this one. Bucky Dent to 99. I'm not in numerical order here. Dustin Pedroia to 99. Brooks Robinson to 99. Two different. No, same colors. Tom Glavine to 299. Going to go with Disco Ball on Jimmy Rollins, The Bone, Abner Uribe, Joendry Vargas, Brandon Sproat to 199. Justin Henry Malloy, rookie Sparkle. Keith Hernandez to 199. Junior Caminero to 49, sorry. Home field advantage, Kobe Mayo. This is the shiniest box I've ever opened. Nick Gonzalez auto, Quinn Priester auto, and Ellie De La Cruz auto. That is like the 4th Ellie auto I've pulled, actually. All of them, nope, one of them was personal, and 3 of them were in breaks. That's a sweet little break. That was fun. I'm going to put these cards off to the side. And then we'll hit our megas up. All right. So this one is a Series 1, Series 2, and Chrome Mega. We're going to be opening the first two. If something crazy pops out and you want it, I will send it, obviously. Otherwise, I probably will just wait for the full sort and packaging when Chrome comes in. I've got Megas on the way. Actually, I've got all the formats of Chrome on the way. So hopefully we say something cool before we even get to the Chrome. Oh, and the tease. This is not part of the break. However, in honor of Independence Day, this is going into packs with stacks. Packs 2 stacks. 10 cards per pack. There's 6 of them in here. And that's the either or. 3 autos or 3 memorabilia cards. That'll be on the packs to stack list shortly. Mega number 1, Series 1. Get another HFA. That seems to be the deal. And we roll. So if you haven't seen, I was talking about it and yammering on about it in the Discord all day. If you haven't seen MLB All-Star 25 Megas, which seemingly popped out of nowhere. Cedric Mullins on the greatest hits. Looks like he's about to fight. Not that he just got a walk-off. Mike Trout. I'm super stoked about him. Those breaks are open. PC only until 9 tomorrow morning, and then all teams will be available. Oddly enough, there's your boy, Burl. Space, but there's your boy. The Ellie Auto that I got in a personal was out of a Mega. It was a insert sticker auto, so it was not the best of autos, but it was an Ellie Auto, so what can I say? It was last year.
Dad, Randy hit a home run.
Again.
4 home runs in these 3 innings.
Julio 90. Nice. Nice. Rosarena went deep again. Shohei stars. 4 home runs in 3 days. I want to see a dancing Dodger. Flipped around card. Rainbow Dansby Swanson. Paul Skeens stars. James Wood tearing it up right now. Call to the Hall, Reggie. Stars are Jose Ramirez. Randy Arozarena himself just went yard again. So White Elephant next week. Justin Henry Malloy. He's in the All-Star Mega. White Elephant next week. I think the Megas next week. Maybe this week. Maybe. Got the holiday, though. I will be unavailable for the holiday. Not the whole weekend, but it does kind of throw the weekend off a little bit. In a good way. Riley Green, 90. Mookie Betts, stars. Our closer, wait, do you have Brash? Because he's not our regular closer. Munoz isn't getting as much work because we've had weird games. Because we've actually been winning a decent amount. Chase McDermott, gold to 2025. At one time, this was our player of the year. 1045 of 2025 on McDermott. But now we're in a new building, so we'll just say Chase McDermott. Rookie to 2025, Orioles spot. Janolt. Yeah, that stands. Not quite what we're looking for. Lindor, Leon, and Thompson. Oh, gotcha. Well, that makes sense then. Brooksley. Yamamoto. Amador. Hassan Kim. This one is Bobby Witt on the All Tops team. It's also Bobby Witt on the Stars. Our MO is to lose by just a run or two, blow the team out the next day, and then put up goose eggs. That's our MO. We've actually been doing okay as of late. But we let our lead slip away to that team that plays in Houston. Sparkle, Trevor McGill, Ronald Stars. That's true. We have gone into a ton. That's actually a good point. 5 in the last 10 days or something like that. That's true. How did I not remember that? We went on a trip down to your direction, Burl. Portland. Interesting city. Larry Walker. Larry Walker with the Expos, which I forgot about. And on the way down, they were in extra innings, and my wife and daughter were not as pleased to listen to the game on the radio as my son and I were. And on the way back up, same thing. So much extra baseball, which for baseball fans is amazing, but they weren't quite as excited. Matt Chapman. That was the crazy Rangers series. We have something coming up, which I think is not what I want to believe that it is. PCA, Future Stars. No, okay, that's the Grapefruit League. Purple Sparkle, Hoop Dreams, Rays. That's a florist card in this one. To 250. 44 of 250 on the Rays card. Grapefruit League, Vladdy. I wanted to believe that the spring training one was a, what's the jersey number parallel or whatever? Where the number's all over the card. It's very controversial. Behind Marsh, Rainbow Foil, Cade Povich, Ellie, Vargas. Your kids are going to look back on their childhood and realize what an awesome dad they have. Creating core memories. You need to like write a book, or I don't know, maybe you and I can do some audio content. I could hear about that stuff all day long. Yamamoto on the 90. Shota. Last pack of the Series 1. You still got autos, though, huh? How far of a drive? Oh, 20 minutes. Stars, Kobe Mayo. All right. Nothing too crazy in that mega. Now we go to a Series 2 mega, which I have not opened yet. I've opened Series 2, of course. I have not opened a mega, though. But I like megas. I really do. Debating whether to get more All-Star megas. Yeah, you showed me pictures of the Condon. That was beautiful. What was it? It was green ink or something? It was an ink or a paint I hadn't seen. Or hadn't seen much of. I did end up at a Lids in Woodburn where they were selling that hat with the exclusive card pack in there. I've never actually, our Lids never seem to have that stuff. But that one did. For a cool $250, I could have bought it. I did not. White Sox. This is Mrs. the Florist. Dominic Fletcher to 2025. I'm assuming it's Mrs. the Florist. I think technically Mr. Florist, the Florist, I think he claimed the White Sox and some other teams. But I'm assuming it is for his wife. Sometimes when I package up your guys' stacks, I'm like, don't want to mess it up. I'm pretty solid on the Rangers and White Sox, but sometimes if you pick up extra teams, I don't know if I'm creating a marital spat or not. Oh, you're here. It is you. You got something. Gold to 2025. I think I have your husband's name on the sheet, but I know what's what. Zach Nato. Love it. Shohei. Callie says that's photoshopped. Or he's posing. Flipped around card. Sparkle. Brewers team card. Not too shabby. I'm looking forward to the madness that is the MVP buyback season. Oh, his glove threw me off. That's not the first time that's happened. Anderson's glove. Luis Angel Acuna, base rookie. We got our obvious front runners in Judge and Ohtani. We've got the guy I want to see do it, which is Raleigh. And I don't know how to account for that in breaks. I don't want to jack up those teams any more than they already get jacked up because they got a bunch of good players. George Brett. George Springer. Christian Walker. We saw some Hawks team gear around town. We didn't take in any baseball. Other than going to Lids and listening to extra inning games on the radio, I didn't get any baseball in on that trip. No hobby shops. Michael Kopech. Johnny DeLuca. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Raleigh. Okay. Now I have to get on my soapbox. I knew that. But he's also not... Now, this one makes a little more sense. He's not in the All-Star Megas. But up until recently, literally today when he was named the starter, he hasn't been an All-Star. So I can forgive them for that. But he is not getting any hobby love, which probably means he's going to get a ton of it next season. Or update, I guess he could be an update. As an insert or auto or something. He was already in as Series 1. But yeah, he is not represented to the point he should be. Hayden Birdsong, get out of town. Jackson Job, poor. I was being funny without even knowing it. Job, I believe, had to leave town because he went to the town that has the AAA team. Jackson Job, but what I meant was we just pulled our 4th home field advantage in like 3 breaks. Tigers, dance cards, you get one too. Everybody gets an HFA. Oh my goodness. Jackson Job. Man. Apparently I just need to break Flagship all day long and just hit all the HFAs. That's amazing. Kevin Alcantara, Rainbow Foil, Pavin Smith, Birdsong, Singleton, and Robles. Man. Giving these out like candy. I don't think they're any less rare than they used to be, to my knowledge. If anything, in theory, there should be fewer of them in Series 2, if I'm not mistaken. But we've seen 4 of them. It's getting to the point where I see the back and I'm like, nah, that can't be HFA. I must be confusing the back with something else. Cattell Marte. That was Volpe. All over the place. I think they're all rookies. I think we've had a rookie sweep too. I don't know the breakdown of rookies in Series 2 home fields, but... Flipped around card, parallel, Sparkle, Grayson Rodriguez. It's in the high thousands. I gotta be honest, I don't know that I realized that. Actually, I'm sure I didn't realize that. Corbin Burns. Saguna. Yeah, so, okay, so Raleigh wins the MVP. I'm excited no matter what. Outside of cards, I'm stoked. But do they let us sneak in? How they didn't include him. Such lameness. That's that alt one. Do they let us sneak in Ellie on the Summer Superstars insert? I don't think they'll let it pull out a Chrome update. I think they just save themselves half of whatever money they had set aside for the buyback. In all reality, Judge probably wins it, but it could happen. You never know. Keep doing that. Andy Ibanez, Jackson Joe base. No worries, Preston. So the White Elephant, which is... Oh, I should tease that too. It's full already. There's a Roki. White Elephant is where everybody sent in a blaster. Or in some cases, non-blasters from years that got real pricey. But so we have 15 unique products sent in. So you don't buy into the break. You send in product for the break. That'll go next week, but it's been full for a long time. I've just been waiting for all the blasters to arrive. That's the only closed break ready to go. There are 2 open. I think you jumped in one of them at least. Andy Pajes. 2 flipped arounds, and I don't think either one of them are stars. This will be nice. Rainbow Joey Bart and another purple Sparkle. This one is Stuart Fairchild. I need to power my device after this pack. So the Mega, All-Star Megas are filling now. After that, Chrome's not far away at all, actually. I will probably fill a Chrome break here pretty quick. 27th release date, whatever the Wednesday is around then. Outside of that, I'm not sure. I have a mixer in mind, but I haven't actually formalized that plan. I'm going to go grab a cord real quick. Yeah, I've been looking for the next thing, and I'm like, well, the white elephant, that's a fairly large break, so I'll probably stick with that one for the week. I'm sorry, that one. And this is a flipped around card, not in the normal hit spot. So what do we have here? Oh, that's nice. Hollow, I want to say, Andre Palante. Or it's just aquafoil. Must be a mega exclusive. I don't remember this parallel, to be honest. Yeah, so those megas will run as soon as they get here. Release day is on the 4th of July, I think, which is weird because it's a Friday. But I guess cool that they did something a little different and popped in with a new product. What's this one? Oh, that's base. First pitch, Mark Long, D-backs. I don't know who that is. Yamamoto, Neely, and Boyd. And last pack. Meadows, Fraley. Briefly contemplated doing a relic. Cubs, PCA to 50. Chi-Town. There we go. PCA to 50. It is a napkin adjacent relic, but 46 of 50. Nowhere near a guarantee in a mega. That is nice. Burl, you are a wise man. 46 of 50 on Pete Crow Armstrong on the 90 relic. That is nice. And last three cards, Turner, Holman, and Mayo again. Okay. Mark Long, first pitch, Joey Bart. Some sparkles, Grayson Rodriguez, Rainbow, Pavin Smith, McGill, Sparkle, Rainbow, Dansby, Swanson. Not sure where to order that one. Cade Povich, Rainbow. Sparkle Brewers team card. I already showed that, I think. Andre Palante. Aqua Hollow or something like that. Help me out. Purple Shimmer, I think. Rays team card to 250. Couple of golds. One is Dominic Fletcher for Mrs. the Florist. Chase McDermott is for Jay Nolt. Purple Shimmer again. This one is Stuart Fairchild. And Pete Crow Armstrong, relic to 50. Blue. And another home field advantage with Jackson Jobe. Not bad for megas. That was actually not the whole break, though, because we got the Chrome to go. And when the Chrome arrives, hopefully release day, or shortly thereafter, we will open that too. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the Discord. And I'll geek out on some All-Star Megas again. I appreciate you guys. Have an awesome night.